Okay, so we've got some things to taste today. Now, I have been eating these specially selected Aldi crisps, which are £1.15. They're 7p more than the cheap crinkle cut crisps, and they always have the most ridiculous amount of flavouring on them. Like, you know, that one crisp that sometimes gets all the flavour of all of the bag? You know, in normal packs of crisps, and then none of the others have any flavour. The entire pack of these has all of the flavour, and like there's the price of cheap crisps. I don't get it. So I've been kind of addicted to these. But I found these ones, corn on the cob, and I've got a friend who is, you know, very addicted to corn flavour things. So I had to get these and give them a try. So we're going to have a try of these. Look! Like, all of them are just coated in flavour. Ridiculous. Like, they are the most flavourful things in the world. And in this day and age, you know, crisps don't have flavouring anymore. But these, every single one of them, and I can't believe it. It's like, so much flavour on every single crisp. Taste the butteriness. Definitely a lot of butter flavour. The corn is lost to the butter. You know, there's a little bit of corn flavour, but mostly it's just butter. But yeah, these have got some major crunch. And I don't mean horrible hard crunch either. Like, some crisps that are just rock hard and not very good crunch. But these, like, they're soft, they're crisps, they're crispy crisps, and they're really good. They're not soggy, they're not rock hard, they are the perfect texture of crunchy crisp. Like, literally, just the best crunchy crunch crisp that you can imagine, and coated in flavour. Like, ridiculously coated in flavour. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of butteriness to these. I can taste the corn a little bit, but the butteriness is what comes through, and it's like the melty butter, like, obviously, that's got going on there. But I guess, you know, crisps are crisps, and maybe the corn flavour is lost amongst the crisp flavour, but the butteriness definitely comes through on these. They're pretty good. Pretty good. But the Chipotle ones are the ones that I've been most addicted to. But yeah, I had to try them and see what they were like, because my friend that's addicted to all the corny flavours, and I was like, I saw them and I had to give them a go. And again, just every crisp, every single one is utterly coated in flavour. Utterly coated. Like, you think one? Nope, every single one of them, just all of the flavour. Every single one. Just, you know, you put your finger in there, every single one of them absolutely coated in flavour. And for £1.15 for 150 grams, and the cheap ones, the cheap ones are £1.07. So you can have the cheap ones that, you know, alright. Or you can have utterly indulgent coated in all of the flavouring on every single crisp. You know, that one crisp that always catches all the flavour, but an entire bag of them. I think I'll go with the entire bag of all the flavour in the world. And yeah, they're really good. They're addictive and ridiculous. And they've got a few different flavours. They've got quite a few. And like I say, the corn on the cob one's the new. And I don't know how they're cheaper than everything, because you go for like Walkers and things, and they're going to be like 180 or something. It's disappointing, because you get like 5 crisps and one of them will have the flavour and the rest won't these days. But these are so good. And like I said, they're not rock hard. They're not rock hard. They're just the right texture of crispiness. Perfect texture of crispiness, coated in flavour. You want flavour, you get it. You absolutely get the flavour in these. And they are good. A little too good. You know, a little addictive. A little too good. But, you know, I had to get them. They're so good. If you got any choice of crisps, Aldi. How does anyone not know about these? They're too good. Too good. Then finally on tasting, I saw the Moroccan style roasted pepper hummus flavour Pringles. Just clear out my mouth a bit before we try these. Now I do like hummus a lot, so when I saw these I thought, gotta do it for the stupid TV memes. Once you pop, right? The top ones are a little bit broken. But these, you know, compared to the crisp we just saw, sure, Pringles do have more flavour than a lot of the Walkers and everything for certain these days. They're all perfectly formed because they just do that rather than them being chopped crisps. They're reconstituted potato pastes, really. But yeah, let's give these a try because I like hummus and I thought, well, that sounds pretty nice. I'm not really tasting the hummus so much right now. But again, you know, they've got a fair bit of flavour on them, to be fair. But Pringles are usually a bit more expensive. Now, the crunch test. You know, crispiness is pretty good. They may be a little softer than the crispy ones, but I don't like the rock hard ones, so, you know, they were pretty good. Getting a bit of the peppery flavour. I'm just not tasting as much hummus as I'd have expected. Like, there's a bit of an aftertaste of something that might resemble hummus. But for someone that really likes hummus. A little too much. I'm just not getting the hummus so much, unfortunately. You know, the pepperiness and things are there, but not the hummus. And I'm a little disappointed in the lack of the hummus flavour. Yeah, the hummus just isn't coming through as much as I'd like. You know, sure, it's roasted pepper and hummus, but I bought it for the hummus flavour. The hummus just is in the background compared to everything else. It's a little too hidden in the background, and I wanted it to be hummus crisps. I wanted it to be just all the hummus flavour. But they're alright. But honestly, if I'm going to pick a pack of crisps right now, I'm going with the Aldi. The ridiculous amount of flavour they shove on them is crazy. So I would recommend it. And for such a cheap price compared to, like, these are $1.80 or something, right? I know, same as what I said the Walkers were, but, you know, for resale, like, Pringles are like that much. I think I got these for £1.30 because they were on offer a bit. But yeah, the £1.15 for those, and I pick those every time now because too much flavour, so much flavour. There's no such thing as too much flavour, but it's really good. They're too good. I can't recommend them enough. Too much flavour, you know. Too much in a thing. I don't know. I can't say it's too much because it's not too much, but it's like all the flavour in the world compared to all the other crisps. You're going to get way more flavour than anything else, and that's so good. Highly recommend. Definitely go for that.